Oh, hello. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to launch the next community hobby challenge for the Tabletop Impulse community. We're going to be talking evil kill teams. So, first of all, for those of you that are perhaps slightly newer to the community here, what is a hobby challenge? Well, every so often, I like to challenge you guys, the Tabletop Impulse community, to partake in a hobby challenge. So we all make a kill team based around a certain theme. And then, myself, my lovely wife, and Zimbad will pick a first, second, and a third from all the entries, and I do a nice results video where I try and critique everybody's entry. Although, it's getting more and more, I swear, when we started, right, I was one of the better painters participating, and now the standard has shot up massively. So I'm just there going, oh yeah, these are all really much better than I could do, but I had to pick a winner. Happily, we don't have Zimbad on the judging team who, went to art college, so knows stuff about paint, right? This will be our 5th hobby challenge. We've done a few so far, so we started off with the Chaos Legionaries hobby challenge, and then an Inquisition hobby challenge, and then decided to branch out a little bit, so we did a hobby challenge based on the Badab War. And then finally we did New Year, New Kill Team this year, January, February, March. So thinking back on my own entries for the Chaos Legionaries Kill Team, I did a Chaos Legionaries team based on the Dark Angels Legion, right? Or Fallen, however you want to look at it, right? Inquisition Kill Team, I just painted up the Inquisition Kill Team that was in the box. Badab War, I did myself the Lamenters, Space Marines, and my New Year, New Kill Team was some Banshees. And now, 5th hobby challenge, the theme's going to be evil. As you can see, the themes are zooming further and further out, I guess. We started off tethering them to a particular box, but then the Inquisition one was particularly badly kind of entered, because I guess not everybody wanted to make a team themed around the Inquisition rules. So, we'll see how a one word of evil, how that gets us. So, I guess we have to define it a little bit about what do we mean by evil. So, I want to see kill teams that are unambiguously, aesthetically evil bad guys, right? So if you fix in your mind, I've given you 2 wonderful visual references here. We've got from 40k the was it 10th edition or 9th edition launch poster where you've got Abaddon there in his black armor in the red half of the screen, right? Or, facing off versus Gulliman in his blue armor in the nice sunbeam in the lit half of the screen. Abaddon is clearly aesthetically evil. His followers have fire and human skin and smoke and evilness, and he's clearly aesthetically evil. Or I could refer you to the Mitchell and Webb sketch where they, dressed in German World War II uniforms, slowly come to the realization that because they are wearing the aesthetics of evil, they must in fact be the baddies in their particular conflict, right? But I'm looking for that kind of clear aesthetic evil, right? I'm not actually looking for somebody to tell me the Ultramarines are the real evil in 40k and to make some wider point about the deep lore of the setting, and there are no good guys in 40k, so I can paint these Ultramarines or these Tau and have them. No, we're not interested. We all know, okay, this is about painting, it's about art, the aesthetics of evil. So I want skulls, I want something like in probably in dark colours, right? I want some blood, maybe some guts, some gore. I want something that's deeply aesthetically evil, okay? Not a lore deep dive that is there to try and make you think about something that's not what we're about. So that's the parameter, that's the brief. Aesthetically evil, right? And a lot of people have been questioning me on that, so this is the whole slide dedicated to what exactly I mean by an evil kill team, right? Aesthetically evil, right? They look like the baddies, right? That you should be able to look at them and know nothing about 40k, ask your mum which of these 2 is the baddies, and then point at that one. That's the evil one, right? That's the one that's a valid idea for the theme. So why are we doing this theme? Obviously, we're trying to celebrate the release of Kill Team Nightmare. So Kill Team Nightmare was the first box set to feature 2 aesthetically evil kill teams in the whole history of Kill Team. So that's, yeah, that's a notable thing, I think. And again, I know some people are going to say, oh, well, other things can be evil. But yeah, aesthetically, they usually go for an aesthetically good team facing off against an aesthetically evil team. Now, you can argue, if you look at the Chalnath box, that was two aesthetically good teams fighting each other, okay? So they've done kind of good on good before with the Tau versus the Imperium. But generally speaking, you have an aesthetically good team versus an aesthetically evil team, right? So this is why Nightmare is quite interesting in that regard. Yeah? Now, of course, both Night Lords and Mandrakes are perfectly great entries for Kill Team Nightmare. So if you're on the Discord and you've been painting up some Night Lords or some Mandrakes, yeah, get them entered. It's fine. Yeah, okay, you've started a little bit early technically, but I don't mind. Get them entered, right? Maybe even spruce them up a little bit, make them be a little bit tidier on them for a competition. That'd be cool. There are also loads of teams. If you just want to paint a team, there are loads of teams that you could paint up just as is, and they'd fit this theme perfectly. So the Galapox Infected, Legionaries, Bloodied, Chaos Cult, Felgor Ravagers, Hand of the Archon, Wormblade, Hyrotech Circle are all teams which are examples of the default aesthetic being quite evil, right? And you can argue it the other way. You say, oh, well, actually, the Necrons aren't really that evil. They're just... Yeah, but they're giant metal skeletons with glowing red eyes, so it fits the aesthetically evil part of it. And you'd be like, oh, well, the Wormblade, technically they aren't that evil, yeah, but they've all covered in chains and knives and stuff. And yeah, they're aesthetically evil as well. Yeah. The one that isn't on that list, I'm personally not sure about. Let me know in the comments. Commandos. Are Commandos aesthetically evil? I'm actually not sure that they are. There are certainly bits of orcs, right, that would fulfill the aesthetically evil role. But Commandos are quite funny. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Are Commandos aesthetically evil? I don't know. But for more of a challenge, you can, of course, enter any team. So maybe you burn in your heart to do Intercessors. That's cool, right? Don't paint Ultramarines. Do some, like, Flesh Tearers, right? And really gore them up. That'd be aesthetically evil. Maybe you want to do some Tau, all right? Do some Farsight Enclave. And again, really gore them up. Like, they're spoilers to people that haven't connected the dots, but the Farsight Enclave worship Khorne. That's what that is. So do some, and really lean into it, right? Do some Blood for the Blood God Tau. You want to. There's probably quite a lot of fun. Like, do some Arbites and just really amp up the police brutality. Like, that's obviously implicit in their lore. No one's saying Arbites are good guys, right? But just go the extra mile and show me them being evil, right? That would be cool as well. So you've got kind of an easy mode and a hard mode for this challenge. You can pick one of those teams on the slide, paint it up as it is on the box or in whatever alternate colour scheme you want, and there you go, there's your entry. Or you can try and, take one of the more aesthetically positive teams and just push it in a slightly darker dynamic. That might be quite interesting as well. And that's really it. Quite a short video today, but a really important one, because I know a lot of people have been looking for the official launch of this competition. So today is the 30th of April. Okay, so the competition officially starts tomorrow. So you got May, June, July. It runs for 3 months. I know some people hobby at different speeds to others, right? And you've got various responsibilities and children and everything else, and that's me too, So, or crippling video game addiction, whatever it might be. So, I think anybody can paint up a kill team, right? Especially if it's a 6-man kill team in 3 months, right? That's plenty of time. So I don't want there to be a time limit, really. I just have to have a cut-off period, because I want to make the next video where I go through everybody's evil kill teams. Really looking forward to this one. Should be really good. I'm going to be doing Night Lords, obviously. My Night Lords are already, they're built and they're sprayed. So I've jumped the gun slightly because I wanted to get going on playing some games with my Night Lords. But I'm going to paint them up. I'm going to start painting them up tomorrow in the hobby stream, right? doing all the trim. You can please come and keep me company while I try and paint trim. Although, because it's a hobby stream, I'll get distracted and I'll probably paint like one shoulder pad trim. But, that's the plan anyway. Now, to enter, you do need to be on the Discord. You do need to, come onto the Discord and post your models. There'll be 2 rooms on the Discord, one for the final entries and one for just posting your progress and chat and all the rest of it. Okay? So, hopefully you enjoy that. And I want to say, thank you for all my members, people that participate in this stuff, all the people that are in the Discord, all the subscribers, all those people really that make up the Tabletop Impulse community. Like, I am humbled by, I know on the one hand, by some measures, a YouTube channel with 1,600 odd subscribers is really small, but by other measures, there are so many channels out there that never beat 100 subscribers. So I'm humbled really that over 1,500 people want to listen and participate in this. And if you've never participated in the hobby stream, in the hobby challenges before, and you think that maybe they're a bit cliquey and stuff, join the Discord. The Discord's free. Have a look, see what you want to do, see if you get inspired. You don't have to join tomorrow when it starts. You can join in a month's time. You've got plenty of time. Consider it. I do want to say a special thanks, though, to Mr. Nightfall and Mr. Massive Crit for their financial support at the highest possible tier of membership. That's really something. And because they're subscribed at the highest tier, they get all sorts of... Well, no, they don't get all sorts of benefits. They basically get this. This is basically the benefits. So I hope they enjoy it. Alright, thanks, guys. That's all from me for today. I'll see you tomorrow for the hobby stream. Hope you look forward to it. And yeah, do let me know in the comments, first of all, are Commandos evil? And second of all, if you're going to enter, what's your entry going to be? Alright, guys. See you then. Bye-bye. Bye.